Alright, so where I left you guys last time, we're probably about right here. And I told you guys I want you guys to look at this chart. I want you guys to focus on this chart specifically because the Bollinger Bands are going to be where you make your money. This is the chart that you need to look at, and every time the price always corrects back in between these blue bands. And so right after I made that video, price shot up. What happened? It corrected into these bands. We went up a little bit and we're still correcting into these bands. And if you remember the last video, I just drew a line and I said it's literally just gonna go like this, and that's exactly what we're doing. Keeping it stupid simple. I'm always showing you different indicators. I'm always showing you what you need to focus on. The other thing that we need to focus on is VPR support. So really the daily chart's not doing a good job of doing that. So let's zoom out. Why is it on the 4-hour? So when you look at this little formation right here, there's a lot of price action in these areas. Like right here to right here. It's a lot of price action. Lots of volatility right here. So price action is right below it right now. So we want to break above this area. Let me turn off the Bollinger Bands. You can see all this is really what we're looking at as potential resistance, because this was support, so now it's flipped resistance. Going over to clear out the charts. So right here, what you look at as a technical pattern is this is called the head and shoulders right here. And then when you draw the neckline, it would be right here. And so price action is above it. So I think this head and shoulders pattern is invalidated at this point. This giant head and shoulders right here. I think this is invalidated because it's already broken past the neckline, closed above it. And so anybody that was potentially shorting the market on this pattern, looking for it to dump, they're all getting liquidated right now. So that's bringing a lot of bullish momentum into the market. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Is I'm looking at this right here. This area right here is going to be resistance. Like right here to right here. And you can see a lot of control right here. That's what that red line is. That's where a lot of VPR resistance is. And we talked about that. So clearing up the chart a little bit. And then zooming in. That major area of control, I didn't even see this because I didn't zoom in, but that's right where we hit the wick. Do I think we're going to go higher? Yeah, like I said, if you want to know where the price action's going, it's going to be riding these bands as long as the stock market is working with us. Because what we see constantly is we were extremely bullish at a lot of areas. Like right here specifically, it looked like a breakout, but then the stock market crashed. So mostly what I'm saying right now is if you want to know where the price action is going to go, it's going to ride these bands as long as, and these are resistance lines, you can see right here, hit it spot on. These are resistance lines, but it's only going to go up if the stock market's going up. So because the traditional markets lead pretty much all the markets. And so I think the mistake that everybody's making right now, and why a lot of people are losing a lot of money not understanding how to trade this market, you see this correction right here, and if you line this correction up with crypto, it's highly correlated. Right when the stock market dropped, crypto dropped. So the mistake that a lot of people making right now is that they're 100% focused on everything that's going on in the crypto markets, when they also need to be looking at the traditional markets, in the news with the Fed. We had the Delta variant, and that ended up crashing the markets. Right now we're looking good, and from a technical standpoint, this looks like a double bottom with the neckline being right here. So and we just hit that neckline as resistance right here. It came up, touched the neckline. So we know historically, every time the price dips like this, constantly have dips, we recover. So going off of historical data, we would expect this to recover, break above that neckline, and then that gives us a technical target when we measure the neckline right here down to right here. If we bring that up, that puts us all the way up here at around 5,000, which corresponds to what a lot of analysts are saying right now. So all that looks good on the technicals, but again, you can't, at this point in the market, what's going on in the Fed, you can't just look at the technicals right now. You also need to understand what's going on with the market, and really the